Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I had a shower and there were bubbles. So anyway, I hope that your day is going really well. Kathy Anderson is saying, oh, your kitty, Aniki, is 1 year old. Happy birthday, kitten. I know that she makes you very happy and brings you a great deal of joy, and I am certain you bring her joy. So that is wonderful. Happy birthday, Aniki. All right. I'm working. I'm still putting my nails on, but we'll get going here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your 12 political questions out of the chat. Just put your questions in the chat between 11 and 12 Central Time, Chicago time in the US. And anything in all caps during the live stream is how you talk to me. Other than that, please type normally, because people have whole conversations and they're so helpful to each other. You guys are so kind. We have a great community here because of you. Thank you. And we have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. So, all right. 10% of my income from Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. Last I knew, they provide food to about 200 food banks across the country. And I made a donation. I made my donation, so I'm completely caught up. I made that donation this week. So that's taken care of. Thank you. Okay. Just random noises. And yeah. Oh, if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can skip all this. Good news, you couldn't skip all this. Just go down in the description box. All the questions from today are down there, and you can just pick and choose what you're interested in. So you don't have to listen to me jibber jab, and you don't have to watch me trying to pull this together last minute. It was just a lot of fun, and I think you'll like them. I think you'll like the nails. So, but do come by, because we really have a great community here, and I do try to give you guys credit for when you ask questions. Give you credit for who's saying the great stuff. So, all right, tomorrow is my 1200th video. 1200, and I'm trying desperately to set things up to have a giveaway. Just a small little giveaway. I want to give away 1 or 2 of these little pouches I made, these little cute kitty pouches. These. They're perfect for holding tarot cards. I keep 2 decks in here, and I just leave that here on my desk. And all you're going to have to do, if you're interested in that tomorrow, is sign up for the Book Art Media newsletter. And you don't have to stay signed up, but it's just Book Art Media is my little publishing doodad here. And this is kind of how I do. I set up an LLC. So back in 2013, actually. And it's just how I run. I publish things on YouTube or books, my novels or what have you. And the lighting today is just it just gets horrendously dark. So I think I'm going to have to move this and just go with artificial light today. All right. So. Yeah, Book Art Media is something I created, and back in 2013. Let me see if I can fix this. That should work. Yeah, it should work. All right. I created Book Art Media back in 2013, and it's really just for publishing. It's for publishing my books, my fiction books, the nonfiction books I'd like to write at some point, YouTube, you name it. This is just the graphics I do, what have you. I started out making covers for novels. So that's how that started. But I've just stayed with it. And so Book Art Media is the umbrella that Black and Orange is under. So when I say in the afternoon I'm over in the Book Art Media channel for the live stream, that isn't a side thing. This is actually a part of Book Art Media. So, and then once a month, I'm going to start coming out just with a newsletter, just once a month, just saying, kind of what's coming up that month, or what I've worked on, new graphics or what have you. So that's going to be the newsletter, and I am literally working on the welcome newsletter, the welcome email when you sign up. So that will be tomorrow. I'll have the link if anybody's interested in signing up, and for anybody who does sign up, there'll be a little drawing. And I even have a Aiden from Aiden Learns Tarot. He helped me find, it's actually a spinning wheel. So I'll be able to choose a random number or person, depends how we decide to do this. And Tidiane, is a contest just for U.S. residents? This first time, I think it is U.S. or Canada, basically North American, I'm afraid. I do want to eventually have giveaways that involve people overseas, but this is my first ever. I'm just trying to work the kinks out to start. So, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you who are, you're overseas, and I wish I could do more. So, all right. I'm trying to think what else. Excuse me. I don't have any water. All right. I have a whole bunch of questions, but I have got to get a bit of water. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Hello, sweetie. Haha. Glass of water acquired. All right. All right. Judy got a haircut. Nice. I hope it looks nice. Okay, Priest, right as she walks off, of course, your bubbles are cheerful today, right as she walks off. No. I'm so sorry. I just had a tickle in my throat, so I just needed some water. So, yep, had a shower, obviously, and we had bubbles. So these are the nails for today. Little sparkles on them, too. All right. Let's do some readings. And there are some, I'm not going to be able to get through all of them, but I have something like 15 questions. So I'll see what I can get through. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience with me. And I will never be able to thank you enough for being here and for helping me get to 1,200 videos. Thank you. That's tomorrow. Thank you, Fran. All right, we're going to start with, at 10 minutes in, we're going to start with Leah's question. 10 minutes in. So Leah Backman was asking, we're saying Russia was suspended from the Human Rights Committee in the UN, as they should be. I think we can all agree on that. Will this really mean anything, though? Yeah, I think it's one of the late night comedians was asking, why were they there at the first? Why were they on that committee in the first place? So UN, which has been taken off the Human Rights Council. Will it make any difference? It just feels like 3 cards. No, thank you, Isabel Ness. The 7 of Wands on the defensive. They're on the defensive because they've been performing human rights, or breaking human rights, performing human rights. Okay. Don't pay any attention to me. Yeah, 5 of Swords, insult to injury. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Not really. I mean, It's the financial stuff that's hurting them. That this doesn't help. So, I wish I could say otherwise. I would love. Yes, musical tuning, that would be rights, R-I-T-E-S, rather than rights, R-I-G-H-T-S. Exactly. Oh no, GM Dave says, I was late today. I was talking to someone. You weren't talking to someone, were you? No, I'm just being silly. All right. So, oh, Donna Howard, floor me. Did Justice Jackson say, I am the dream of a slave? I was just hit in the chest with the beam of a skyscraper. Just like they're building a skyscraper and it just swings over and just hits me in the chest and just boom. On PBS NewsHour. It is a good day. It is a good day. Good day. Victor Storm says Maya Angelou words. But they are awfully true. Awfully awful slavery. True. Kathy Anderson says it gave me chills. Marsha Hostetler, I'm here but struggling with, I have shingles. Oh, I'm so sorry. In the back of my head. Oh, across my throat. Oh, I hope you feel better. Sending you positive energy. I do hope that goes away soon. All right. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Michelle. You guys are so sweet. All right, let's go on to the other questions here. All right, at 14:30, how is Trump's lawsuit against Hillary Clinton going? 14:30. Hillary's lawsuit. Yes, Deseret, somewhere Maya is smiling. Absolutely. All right, so the orange, I honestly don't know. How bad of a word is Nimrod? Is that like really risque? Is that like, is that a Or is that something you know me after all this time? Is that a term I would feel comfortable using here? Because I'm thinking about Trump. And he decided he was going, Mr. I'm desperate for money and awful, decided he was going to take Hillary Clinton and some other Democrats to court for besmirching his name by pushing him on the Russia hoax, as he calls it. Orange Menace, yes. Russia, yes. Okay, thank you. And yeah, really, they said I was tied up with Russia. How dare they? I'm wondering if he's opening himself up for discovery. Kevin Brazil, Nimrod is an inept person. Okay. Oh, Kate is also suggesting nincompoop, the orange nincompoop. I love you guys. All right. Yeah, bringing a lot out into the sun. A lot. Trump has too much time on his hands. Seriously. Taylor B says he tried to get the judge to recuse himself because he was a Clinton appointee from the 90s. Judge laughed him out of court. Yeah. Never met the Clintons. All right. 6 of Cups. King of Swords. Hanged Man. That's not Clinton. 9 of Cups. Justice. How is Gary Atkins says Nimrod is described in Genesis as the first on earth to be a mighty man. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Oh, what is an insult then? Interesting. Yes, Anna, Trump's Sharpies are running dry. Yes. How's this case going to go? This is the Democrats just doing their thing. These are good lawyers or judges just saying, get out. I'm trying to figure, and this is definitely a get out because there will be balance. But this makes me wonder if it will survive long enough that the Democrats will be like, oh, okay, let's do discovery then, shall we? Let's see your emails, your information, let's do our own little mini investigation of you and your ties to Russia. Oh, okay. Good luck on your taxes, Gretchen. Kate is saying Bugs Bunny made a sarcastic reference to Nimrod, but it was interpreted as an insult by people who didn't know who Nimrod is. Oh, okay. He was Noah's grandson. Well, it's not really an insult then. Fran's asking, will he ever stop? Eventually, but okay. Thank you, Kate. Discovery. Let me see if I can get a couple more cards on that. Kate Priest says he was mocking Elmer Fudd as a bad hunter. Oh, I see. Well, this is some pretty bad hunting. You're so smart. So, will the Democrats be able to learn a few things in discovery? I think maybe Trump may get more than he. Oh, Trump may get more than he wished for here. See, back in the day, he would sue people, threaten to sue people, and it would get them to back down because they just didn't have the financial strength to stand up against him and his lawyers and what have you. And his allegedly ill-gotten gains. He had all that money from allegedly messing with the values of his properties to steal from the government and to steal from the banks. So, but he wants to kick all this down, but they're still standing, and this is Democrats moving forward, saying, okay, we've got some questions. And he was an absolute idiot to do this. So, good luck. All right, let's jump on to the next. Well, around here, we do call people on the far right maroons. Because of Bugs Bunny. What a maroon. What an ultra maroon. Yep. So, okay. At 22:45, M. Kelpie had a question. And that question is, will the January 6th Select Committee and their findings have an effect on midterm elections? Let's have a look. It's good to check in every once in a while here. Hello, Anthony. Whoops. I think we're asking about that shockwave. We're asking about, well, I know I've got one of your questions at number 8. So, exactly, Kate. All right. Sorry, I really want to. So, 22:45, will the January 6th committee will the findings of the January 6th Select Committee have an effect on U.S. midterm elections? Yes, please. Effect on U.S. midterm elections. Well, there's Biden and the Democrats. And if you hear a little sound, it's Boo-Boo snoring. Three of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Justice. King of Pentacles. World. Well, this is one extreme or the other, but I do have justice right in the middle. What the plan was, what the Republicans, what they were planning, what they did. And this isn't just a committee, this is justice. King of Pentacles, world. Let's get some clarification on this. Because I don't want to just assume. Dr. Mom says Boo Boo's and Kitty needs a kitty CPAP. He doesn't stop breathing. He doesn't snore that loudly, so. Marvin the Martian at the Volpe. Oh, Wheezy Squeeze Box. That is not what I meant at all. at all. I'm thinking I'm Bugs Bunny. Will the findings of January 6th committee have an effect on the midterms? Because I want to double check. You know me, I don't like when the cards are too good to be true, so. Refusal to work with the committee, and McCarthy, you're going to go down in history as one of the biggest Bugs Bunny maroons, because you were like, well, we're not going to take part in if you're not going to have the people we choose, many of whom are likely to be, who are focus of the inquiry, if you're not going to have our people on there that we choose, then we're not going to play your little reindeer games. And the Democrats were like, good. Tower. Tried to overthrow our democracy. Knight of Wands. Tried to overthrow our democracy. Right now, sitting pretty. But it feels a little bit like a hot seat. There's a temperance and a strength. We have to put the country back together. That's going to be the one of the focuses of the midterms is going to be about not kumbaya, let's all get along, because that wouldn't work right now. But this idea that we have to protect democracy. We have to make sure this stuff doesn't happen again. And it feels more like the energy shifts a little bit from less accusatory to more kind of a dead calm certainty among the electorate. So because this is important, I'm just going to pull 3 more cards. So will this encourage independent voters to vote for Democrats? Will this encourage Democrats who maybe wouldn't vote in a midterm to vote? Will this turn a few Republicans toward the Democrats? Ten of Pentacles. Temperance again. Strength. Knight of, we have to reclaim our country against these extremists. That's what this is. And presidents are not kings, and plaintiff is not president. All right, I like it. Let's do that. All right, at 28:30, Jelia had a question. 28:30. Supposedly, the DOJ is investigating the files recovered from Mar-a-Lago, the top secret files. Will anything be done? Is it treason? Oh, man. So many people have gone to prison for so much less than what this man has done. I keep thinking about it's slightly different, but I keep thinking about how people on the committee, people in Congress on the committee, are saying that they are reticent to call fellow Congresspeople as witnesses because of the precedent it would set. But I'm thinking, you think that would stop them? Precedent? You think if you call, as long as you don't call them, they won't come down on you and your people? Have you not been paying attention here at all? There is no bottom. There are very few depths these people will not go down to. So if you need witnesses, if you believe someone has information, go get them. So, Teresa Ford, you mean like they are accountable for crimes like normal people? Exactly. Alrighty, so it's actually now it's more like 31. I want to make sure I read Jellia's question here. I just want to make sure. Take pity on the poor people who are using the timestamping. All right, so Mar-a-Lago, DOJ investigating top secret. I read they're looking at who set that up, who got the files for him, kind of thing. So what, they're going to find another flunky to blame everything on? Six of Wands. Trump's victory, in quotes. It's, we're about a week away from Easter, so the bunny ears. Six of Cups. 10 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords. That's the evidence. This is Biden taking over, so Trump wasn't president. He walked off with the burden. He just walked off with it. And now they have it back. They have evidence. This is the beginning of legal action, and this is worry. Well, I'm trying to stay calm and be reasonable, but I'm getting a little tired of, it's going to make somebody worry. You know what? Can we do better than that? Worry? How about this person is going up the river? This person is going to face justice. Consequences. Wheezy Squeeze Box has a little bunny emojis out. I don't think any of you have probably noticed, but Boo Boo, the white cat, his back paws, they look like bunny toes. They're the cutest thing. I think he'd be offended if I told him, if he understood I was saying that, but they're so cute. Okay, I'm an adult. Hanged Man. Yeah, that was a big no bueno. 5 of Wands, Star, 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This feels like a file clerk or the equivalent. That's right. But bunny toes. I know, right? Sorry. Really? They're just gonna blame but somebody gave them to him. So how would he know? I mean, other than the fact that most of these things have top secret on them, do not, what? I heard that some of these you could only you can't even usually get out of a skiff. A secure facility for accessing intelligence, not Skip, who's friends with Biff and Todd. Page of Swords. He's a bully. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. Lovers. Four of Pentacles. He doesn't have a leg to stand on. Emperor. The arguments. The president can declassify anything. Yeah, but you just took them away without doing anything. Didn't tell anybody. Didn't. I'm not getting a clear answer. True, and it wasn't written in Sharpie with symbols and his name in the middle of it, so he'd pay attention. Empress, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Delay. It's gonna be a while. They're gonna go after the flunkies first. I would love to say I'm getting something different. I'm just not. Please prove me wrong. Please. Nobody who does this is 100%, and I would love to be wrong on this. Why, yes, Trump's going to be held accountable. Absolutely. Gretchen saying there's a procedure to be followed to declassify a document. Yes. Okay, 37. Let's go on. Oh, yeah, Mark Meadows. Hello, DOJ. Knock, knock. We know now that you're not, it isn't that, oh, but Mark Meadows is secretly cooperating. Not according to the committee. So why hasn't the DOJ charged Mark Meadows with contempt of Congress, considering it's been 4 months? 4 months, 5 months, something like that. I see Mom calls him Meadow Muffin Mark. Well, I'm in the water today. I'm in the bubbles. We're in the bubbles today. So we're not in the fields. We're this very, very watery today. So, can I actually do something about Meadows? Please? If we ask nicely? Teresa Ford says they don't want to. I guess so. Actions speak louder than words, and they're not doing anything or saying any words, so... Mark Meadows. Oh, I do not miss you. Tower. Hermit. Six of Swords. Emperor. Ace of Cups. The Sun. Well, this is movement. This is, nothing's been happening. This could be him being held into account, but this is also a hint of planning up to trying to reinstate the emperor. This is action taken. Things coming to light. I wish the energy was stronger. Maybe I'm just being, I am a bit tired today. I've had a couple of hard days for the past 2 days, and it's taken a lot out of me. I mean, I'm fine, but I'm tired. That maybe that, but I'm not getting a whole lot of strong energy off of this. It's like they'll do something. It's not really what I'm looking for here. Oh, Nine of Wands. High Priestess. Knight of Cups. Oh, yes, and he's not the only one. Now that's stronger energy. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That is stronger energy. It's him and it's others. And then the committee themselves. Okay, now I've got some strong energy. Good. They are going to be going after people. But I don't know that that's not just the January 6th Select Committee rather than the DOJ. Thank you. Is it the DOJ? Like to storm that chocolate still stands, put on the wishes. Oh, thank you. It's okay. You're great. Thank you. There's no pay to play here. There's no. I'm just grateful you're here. Thank you. DOJ. All right. Prove who was in the cult, who was really there taking the actions. They've tried to cut things down. The people involved will end up lonely out in the cold, isolated. Okay. Hello, C. Megan. Anytime now. That would be awesome. Yeah, DOJ, that would be great. Just I'll rearrange my schedule. Happy to do it. So anyway, nice to meet you, Megan. All right, thank you, Shockwave. Thank you, Kevin. All right, at 42 minutes in, let's look at Leslie's question. 42 minutes in. Will there be so many of these Republicans who were involved? Will there be so many arrested at once that everyone is shocked? Or actually, it wasn't specific. It was Leslie Siemens asked, will there be so many arrested at once that everyone is shocked? Well, let's see what we get for that exact question. Will there be so many arrested at once? Will there be so many arrested at once? That it will be a shock. Gosh, that would be lovely. Wouldn't it be lovely? Mass arrest and for all to see. And something about releasing the tape of, but we won't go there. Nah, don't really want that one. Okay. So many arrests. Okay, on the defensive, or not defensive, feeling beaten up. They feel beaten up. They've been through the ringer. Well, you wouldn't feel like you'd been through the ringer if you were honest and had actually, fought for democracy and crazy stuff like that. I know. Silly me. All right. 6 of wands, 2 of wands, judgment. Okay, that's a big thing. Do I have a chariot card somewhere? I've got a Fool and a moon. No. I don't know a reader who has said that Trump is going to go to prison or going to go to jail, but I occasionally do get cards that say that Trump will be arrested. Is anybody else picking up on that he will be arrested at least? Because I'm not getting groups. I'm getting the shock would be him. At 45:30, will the dump cake be arrested? Friends, Anna and Lisa are saying Milu said that. Alexander says she saw him in handcuffs. Okay. Friends doing a happy dance. Well, it's always worth doing a happy dance. Hippie Sue, hello Hippie Sue, due to a secret book? No. Teresa Ford, on the perp walk. On the perp walk, yeah. Okay. Taylor B says Celtic Sheila. I love Sheila. Celtic share Sheila saw him in cuffs. He will be held but not in prison. Oh, Trump. We're dreaming a dream. Will Donald Trump be arrested? Will Donald Trump be arrested? CC Ryder, that's true. There are a lot of hurdles to cross for Trump to end up in jail. Indictment, prosecution, jury conviction, judge ruling on jail time. Yes. But we're just going for arrested. That's a big yes. Card for the reading doesn't feel like, oh, it's just the reading. It feels like a yes. But let's see what the cards have to say. 5 of, he runs out of money. He runs out of places to hide. Places to hide? Five of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Justice card. Hello. Star. Talk about a star with all the lights flashing. I like Kevin. Kevin's like, I'd be happy with a muzzle. That's a legal decision. 2 of Cups, World, Ace of yes. Yes, yes, and yes. And it feels like it's a woman who makes the decision, but I don't know that for certain. But yes. Oh, wow. Just a happy thought. Trump arrested. Okay. All right, here. And happy Friday, everybody. It doesn't make a huge difference in my life just because I work every day, but it is nice to have a demarcation. So. Nuclear magenta, I don't actually know what that is. Anna says, I've heard many times that it's a woman who takes Trump down. Yeah. Will it be sooner rather than later? Oh, crumpled thin skin. 6 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, Chariot, middling. This isn't far future. he's run out of things he can try. He's feeling beaten up, but even when he's planning to do more, right in the center, I've got big, showy action, major arcana, historical moment. Oh, I guarantee you I will get on. The minute that happens, it will be like, okay. So, all right. Quick look at Bannon. I know. Ew. Man who needs to be scrubbed. He needs the bubbles, but these smell nice. But I'm clean. This is clean. That, you know, and this smells nice. Not like Bannon, but he needs to be scrubbed. He looks like he needs, but oof. All right. At 51, Jen Glenn was asking, judge rules that Steve Bannon cannot use advice of counsel defense against contempt of Congress charges for defying the January 6th Select Committee. So basically, what effect will this have? Bannon is saying, well, I didn't go talk to the January 6th Select Committee because my lawyer told me not to. And the judge is saying, you can't just blame stuff on your lawyer. You can't. You're an adult. You have decisions to make. So Bannon. Ew. King of Pentacles. Sun. Page of Pentacles. Magician. He's trying everything he can think of, and he will continue. I don't know where he's got his money from, but he's got some money, so he can throw lawyers at it. Blah, 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 blah. But Bannon, you've got what is it, in June? His hearing's in June or something ridiculous? Even though Congress referred him and the DOJ indicted him last year. Menti says, I always think of Baron Harkonnen when Bannon comes up. Yeah, but Trump actually manages to be grosser. Hard to believe. How's the actual, your day in court, or days in court? How's that going to go? Steve Bannon. Oh, thank you, Nuclear Magenta. All right, 10 of Cups. Okay, we'll definitely be keeping our eye on that. Page of Swords. Death card. 9 of Wands. Strength. Guilty. The cards, for what it's worth, the cards are saying guilty. Entertainment only, YouTube. This is the case against him. Very strong. His bullying, nah. Feeling beaten up, out in the cold. Not looking good. And it couldn't happen to a bigger jerk. Okay. True Wheezy Squeeze Box. Bannon and Trump do have a similar physique. Okay. So we're going on to Shockwave question at 54:45. Will there be a time when LGBTQ plus people and allies will be safe in Texas? Yes, please. will Abbott's reign of terror be over soon? Oof. Well, first of all, let's look at the Lone Star State. Will LGBTQ people and allies be safe in Texas? Will there be a time when they are safe, when they're accepted, when we get over our phobias, our stupid phobias, as humanity gets over the phobias? King of Pentacles. Not right away. Will there come a day? Fool. Those would be the idiots like Abbott. Tower. Queen of Swords. Laws that protect. Queen of Pentacles. And then the homophobic people, transphobic people, they'll have to find something else to complain about. But this feels like there will come a point where there are laws that protect against discrimination. Kathy Anderson, why are they always picking on us? I don't know. Makes no sense to me. I am an ally, and it makes no sense to me to be anything other than an ally. All right, Abbott's reign of terror. 57. Will Abbott's reign of terror end anytime soon, please? Okay, thanks. He's so awful, but you don't need me to tell you that. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Moon, King of Cups, Nine of Wands, Three of Wands. I think this is related to the last thing. I think there are going to be stronger federal laws protecting LGBTQ people, and this is Biden. This is Democratic establishment. This might be federal law because Abbott's been trying to steal rights, and then they feel oh woe is us, we're always the victim. Yeah, right. And this is them going, okay, well, what else can we do? What else can we complain about? I think it's federal stuff, but Abbott's reign of terror ends soon. It feels more like through federal laws, Abbott is, I don't like using this word. I don't know what other word to use right off the top of my head. He will be weakened, let's put it that way, by federal laws. What he's doing will be weakened by federal laws, let's put it that way. Marie Henson saying Texas is under federal investigation already. Good. So Kevin who's in Texas, says it's reported the Republicans voter suppression is working great. Tens of thousands of discarded votes in the primary. Okay. Troll. Could someone grab the troll, please, and yeet them out? And if you can't, I'll take care of it. Thank you. All right, at 1 hour in, let's look at, okay, we had 3 people asking about this, so. All right, let me take a second. Unfortunately, you can't just go in and you have to, when you make changes in the chat, you've got to go video, but it's like time by time, video by video. Where did I last leave that to slow this down? I think it's over here. Hang on a second. Recording date. Saying allow comments, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. Increase strictness. Yikes. Hold all comments for review. No, disable comments, but that's comments. What about the chat? Sorry, guys, I'm having trouble finding. I know I've done this. I just suddenly can't find it. Age restrictions, audience, thumbnails. Reported. Thank you. You whacked the troll. Thank you. I've got to look up again how to slow the chat down and, you know, do all of those things to try to protect protect us, like I did the other night when I went live in the evening. So nope, that doesn't help. All right, I'll have to look it up. Okay, so lighting's starting to bug me. Oops. Sorry. There, a little bit more natural. Ooh. Quit it. There. Thank you, Justin's mom. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so at 1:03 and a bit, let's move on to 1:03:30. So Jen Glenn, Electra Storm, and Jean Dorsey all asked about this. Greg Abbott announced Texas will begin using charter buses to ship illegal immigrants to Washington, D.C. Will this actually happen? Are those people technically kidnapped? Would that violate something with the UN? So is he going to ship illegal immigrants to D.C.? Because that's what Texans want to spend their tax dollars on. And thank you, Troll Slayers. Thank you. Thank you, moderators. Thank you. Well, that's the plan. Or no, that's a plan. Lovers, 9 of Swords, Knight of... I'm really not getting that. Although like if he did, he'd do it like once just to make a point or something. But I'm not getting. Isabel Moss says, "Ask is Ginny Thomas paying for the buses?" And this is why I like hanging out with you guys. Oh, Sherlock Holmes slow mode. Oh, the description, how to take care of that. Live control room. Oh, I've got to go in the live control room. Okay, thank you. Wheel of Fortune. He's been threatening this for a little while, I'm pretty sure. Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. I don't know how judges in Texas would feel about all that. But I'm not getting much there. So all right. Never Never says one issue with this is that Republicans rarely designate between illegal and legal immigrants. Okay, I see what you're saying. Marie Henson, not a typo, was on a news story a month ago. Well, Washington D.C. Let's go look at the news. One day ago, Texas to send migrants to D.C. on charter buses. Abbott says Texas will send charter buses with immigrants to Washington if they're willing to go. Governor Greg Abbott says. And they're stopping and inspecting commercial vehicles coming across the U.S.-Mexico border. They're already doing that, I would think. So, if they're willing to go. So, it's not like they're brought across the border and then they're just... All right. Okay. Marie. Okay, so M. Kelpie had a question. 108 and a bit. 108.50. So M. Kelpie's question is, why aren't Sheldon, Whitehouse, and Katie Porter getting more attention than they do? Whitehouse. Whitehouse, Katie Porter. That's not being listened to. Sheldon, Whitehouse. It's kind of hard to get airtime. Katie Porter, she's so good. Yeah, I'm getting things are, well, first of all, I'm getting things are moving forward. The stuff the January 6th committee is doing is sucking up a lot of oxygen in the room of our bandwidth of mix your metaphors. And then I have the various Republicans who fight to get attention. It's hard to get traction these days for doing your job really well. I know that sounds terrible, but with everything going on, it's very media. It's about the media, and it's very much if it bleeds, it leads. So we end up having to listen to stuff that Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing, not Katie Porter, which is what I would much rather hear. So better PR as well. I don't really have any suggestions for them. If I was good at PR, the channel would be larger than it is. Disappointments. 2, Knight of Wands, 2 of Cups. Give them time. And that's what I heard when I first picked up the cards. Give it time. Give them time. It just may not be their time in the sun yet, where because the Wheel of Fortune, it will grab someone and it will just take them up to the heights. So, right, Pamela Bryant saying it seems the only ones getting airtime are the foolish Republicans with their sound bites. Yeah. Yep. Okay, at 1:12. Jen Glenn had a question. It says Biden's nominees to the USPS Board of Governors, so the Postal Service Board of Governors, have been sent to the full Senate. Finally. The Senate must confirm them. Will DeJoy be out by the end of the year? The current awful person in charge of the post office. Will we finally get some DeJoy when he gets dejettisoned? Lola Bell says Katie Porter has Mars and Taurus, relentless. Where do we have a birth time on her? Do we know where her Saturn is transiting? All right, DeJoy, you big jerk. Russell Reed says then he will be dejected, DeJoy. Alexandra, yes, he's a dejoke. 9 of Cups, that's the board. Magician, Lovers, Hierophant. He still has some people on the board who support him? Really? Or who will? But this is somebody standing up. That's just the post office. DeJoy. Will you be replaced? Will DeJoy be replaced as Postmaster General? DeJoy be replaced as Postmaster General in this year. Will they just drag stuff out maybe in the Senate? Oh, fruits of his labor. Yeah, he's made lots of money gutting the Postal Service. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of... I'm not getting him out on his ear right away. DeJoy. Please go away. Yeah, not listening to anybody. Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. He's done a lot of damage. It's going to take a long time to fix. But I'm not getting either he goes out for a long lunch today and just doesn't come back and we're wondering where he is, or he's going to be there a while, because I just keep getting his cards on his policies, on the damage he's done, on the people the people on the board who will still be supporting him in some way. I wish I was getting something clearer that says if he was being yeeted out, but can't find a time on Katie Porter. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it. Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance. Whoops. And things are going to get better. There is going to come a day when Biden will have enough people. There will be enough people. If it isn't Biden, then Harris or whatever. But there will be enough people to get him out. That is coming. He's not going to, he's not going to be he's not going to celebrate his 100th birthday there, So I wish I was getting something clearer than that, but that's all I'm getting. Sorry. Again, prove me wrong. He's gone. He's gone? Great. I was wrong. Awesome. I'd be very happy. 11730. Linda Sue had a question. 11730. Oh boy, this could get dark. Linda Sue Bueller is asking, are the Republicans going down the accusations of the P word because something is about to drop on them, like Gaetz? Yep. What was it? People were attacking Jimmy Kimmel. No. Jimmy Kimmel made a joke I didn't think was funny. Marjorie Taylor Greene said that she was accusing the Republicans who had voted for Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, had ones who had voted for her accused them of being pro P word. No, and that's a vile. But that's what she said. And so Jimmy Kimmel went on his show, and he should not have said what he said. What he said was, he said what she had done and said, "Where's Will Smith when you need him?" Do not condone violence against women. It's not a joke. Violence against women is not a joke. And so they've had a back and forth now on Twitter, and she's awful, but and he did say, "I do not condone violence." Good. Now, if you just said that, "I do not condone violence," and just left it at that, that would be one thing. But yeah, so they've had this back and forth on Twitter. After all the heinous things she's done, she apparently talked to the Capitol Police about it, which she has every right to do. And any woman who is ever anyone who's afraid for their lives has every right to go to authorities and should. However, having said all of that, Matt Gaetz decided to get in on this, and so he tweeted to Jimmy Kimmel. I can't even remember what he tweeted, but it was something about this, and it was equally awful. And Jimmy Kimmel tweeted back, "Don't go outside. It's Girl Scout cookie season." That was funny to me because the situation is so heinous. Yeah. So is stuff, are they going this route? Are the Republicans pushing this route because they know what's about to come back on them, like with Gaetz? Ace of Cups. Well, it's the worst thing you can accuse somebody of. Pretty sure. Yep, that's when it comes to heinous crimes, it doesn't get much worse. Nah. They're just trying to raise money. This is Mar-a-Lago. Grab them by the blank. They're trying to raise money. That's all. They're trying to get attention. That's the only reason they're using this word. As far as they're concerned, Matt Gaetz will never be arrested or charged with anything, and everything's fine. And Trump hasn't been arrested, and Matt Gaetz hasn't been arrested for anything, and it's all a liberal conspiracy and blah 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 blah. Gary Atkins says, "I'm more Stephen Colbert anyway." I am too, but I listen to both because and Seth with a closer look. So yeah, they could make a decision and somebody could arrest that Gaetz. It'd be about time. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Temperance. That's infuriating that we still don't know. M. Kelpie, that is true. Any battle of wits with those two, Jimmy would definitely win. I do not like that joke that he said. I do not think that's right. That is my opinion. No, we're talking about Jimmy Kimmel. I don't watch Jimmy Fallon. I don't know why. He's just... he's all right. Just... All right, 123.30. Grateful Anne Murray. 123.30. Can you look at the future of transgender individuals and Title IX? College coaches are questioning fairness. This is... I have an opinion on this. Doesn't mean I'm right. But my opinion is we've gone beyond a time when you can just say men's team, women's team. And I think it should be like it is maybe more like in boxing, where you've got heavyweights and bantamweights and middleweights and, you've that type of thing. But they are using this as an excuse to be unfair to trans people, I believe, but I think they're saying the categories aren't fitting, then change the categories, not the people. Thank you, Teresa. That's very kind. Ace of Cups. Emotional. Wheel of Fortune. Times are changing, and we're going into Pluto in Aquarius. We are going to have all kinds of Aquarian stuff come up. All kinds of Aquarian stuff come up. And Aquarius is not, it's very gender neutral. Jeanette says, notice it's all about trans women, not trans men. Rasson Reed is saying a lot of gray area. Rasson Reed is saying, I think it all depends. Wheel of Fortune, Justice, High Priestess, Magician, Four of Pentacles. Times are changing. A lot of this is going to happen in the courts. There need to be some kind of laws put in place. This is... There's certain cards I associate with certain planets. For me, the Seven of Cups, the one where you're standing there and there's all the cups with all the fog and or clouds, and there's different things in each cup. To me, that's Neptune. That's the fantasy, the immaterial, and High Priestess to me is Uranus, which is the rebel, the bolt out of the blue, the community, the thinking outside the box. This is the card of, I always say it's secrets and higher wisdom, but it's really the occult. What is the occult? It's looking at what is hidden, knowing what is hidden, and using your higher mind and thinking outside the box. And that's right in the middle. And there will be various lawyers in cases across the country and what have you. But the people who are fighting an eventual just acceptance of trans people, this conservative stuff, they're not going to get anywhere with it. This is the future. It just is. All right, Tim Larson Mysteries. Yep, the end. Yep. Okay. And finally, oh my gosh, I've done what, 16, 17 questions? 128:30. Getting tired. 128:30. Pelosi, Schiff, and Garland. Diane B is asking. Pelosi, Schiff, and Garland all have the illness. Will they be okay? Pelosi, Schiff, and Garland. They do have access to excellent health care. Nicola, I do sometimes. You just need to throw in questions. I take questions in the chat just before I come on, between like 11 and 12 Chicago time, Central Time in the US. Happy to read on the UK. But I've got my questions for today, and I'm almost done, actually. Thank you for being here. 129:30. Pelosi, Schiff, and Garland. Pelosi. Move that out of the way. Pelosi, Schiff, and Garland. Okay. Yep, they've got the crud. So, Pelosi, are you going to be okay? You can't hold this woman down. Are you kidding? Either she is going to be right as rain, or yeah, these are excellent cards. They're just okay. Schiff. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Fool. He might have a harder time of it, but this is someone up and walking around in the air. He needs to watch where he's going, but he's up and around. This is sickness. This is a burden. He might try to come back to work too soon, or he might discount his own symptoms too soon. But is Schiff going to be okay? And I'm Schiff. Kim Larson says she's asymptomatic. Well, those cards are beautiful. Don't rush back to work. But I'm not getting like, oh my gosh, death has come. No, I'm not getting anything like that. But he's going to rush. He's going to try to go back to work too soon. He's going to push himself too hard. He'll be okay, but all right. And Garland. Apparently you have the creepy crud. Yeah, Marie Hansen, Zoom from home. Seriously. All right, Garland, Wheel of Fortune. Ah, there's my Neptune card, 7, which is can also be illness. 5. Frustrated. Annoyed. Frustrated. It was inevitable considering the sheer number of people he's around. This just feels like frustration. I'm going to be okay. I'm getting excellent health care for all of them. Merrick Garland. Got work to do. Yeah, you do. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. I'm feeling a little bit more maybe long COVID on this, I'm afraid. We'll have to read on that tomorrow. He's got work to do, but he's not necessarily got the energy. He's trying to, some of the healthcare stuff, some of the things they're trying, they don't work, but some do, but it feels longer term than the others. There's something lingering. That's all I'm getting. But I'm not getting, oh my gosh. So, all right. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. Thank you guys for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year. And my gosh, I did a lot of readings today. So thank you for asking. Thank you for your great questions. I've covered everything. I got through them all, and I'll be back here tomorrow. So at 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel to do a creative sprints. All right. And then tomorrow is my 1200th video, 1,200 videos, and that will be tomorrow. So I've got stuff to do for that today as well. Very exciting. I will try to get some rest. Thank you. All right. So hang in there. Know you are not alone. And what do we always say? There are good days ahead. All right. So take care. And I will see you right back here tomorrow.